My name is Lauren Michael Peters, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I teach you how to cook at home. One of the most requested videos I've ever gotten is how to cook a chicken perfectly every single time. So today I'm going to teach you just that and give you all the tips and tricks to make sure your chicken is cooked evenly throughout, and never again will the outside be overcooked and the inside is still raw. The key to that is tempering your meat. Every single restaurant does that with all of your proteins, so bringing it home is one of the best ways to ensure you cook your meats properly. Get a paper plate or a tray like I did. I'd like to put down a paper towel to kind of soak up that excess moisture. Put your protein down. In this case, we're doing chicken. Pat it dry and let it sit for 30 minutes to an hour. Again, that's going to ensure that when you put it in the pan, it's cooking nice and evenly. It will not be raw in the center when you take it out of the pan. So we're gonna let it sit and we'll be right back to season it. Now it's time to season our protein. You wanna do this right before you put it into the pan. That way the moisture is not going to get pulled out to the surface and it'll interfere with that nice, beautiful golden crust that we want from the pan. So I've just tempered this for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna take a fresh paper towel, pat it dry, make sure it's nice and dry. Take your salt. You do not want to season super close. It's going to kind of concentrate that salt right there. You do not need to go way high like all those guys on the internet. That's a little silly, but kind of get it nice and medium and season both sides of your chicken. One of the things people think I do, or I think people do the most, is under season their chicken. I know it seems like a lot, but I promise in restaurants, we season it, and this is how you get that nice, juicy flavor. So you're gonna do the first side, flip it over, and then season the second side. Again, nice and evenly, maybe a little bit more than you think you need, but I promise, guys, play around with the salt. If you do a little too much, then back off the next time. But I promise you, most people under-season their chicken, and that's kind of why it always ends up being super bland. Okay, let's go preheat our pan. One of the most important things about cooking is preheating your pan. You never want to put chicken in a cold pan. It will stick, it will not get that nice, beautiful golden crust, so you're gonna preheat your pan. I like to do it for about at least 30 seconds. I'm gonna add some avocado oil. I like to use avocado oil because it has a high smoke point. That means it's not gonna burn. I never do it with olive oil. It will burn and smoke way too quickly. You coat the pan nice and evenly, and after preheating the pan, you want to preheat the oil. It's super important. You preheat the pan and then preheat the oil. Give it a chance to warm up. That way you'll get that nice golden sear. When adding things to a hot pan, you want to do it away from you. So take your chicken breast, lay it down. You're gonna hear that nice sear away from you. Away from you. And now you're just gonna let it sit. Do not fiddle with the chicken. Just let it sear. I promise if you start fiddling with it, it's gonna start to stick. Like a good rule of thumb is about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. That way it gets nice and golden brown and releases from the pan. While I was tempering my chicken earlier, I also preheated my oven to about 350 degrees. We are not gonna cook the chicken all the way on the stove. I like to sear it first and then finish it in the oven so it kind of gives a lower temperature that cooks the rest of the way. Okay, now it's been searing for a few minutes. I'm gonna flip it. See how nice and even that is? Gold all the way around, no hot spots. We're gonna let it do it like this for about 2 more minutes on this side, and then we're gonna throw it in the oven, pan and all. Now that our chicken is golden on other side, both sides, you're gonna throw your whole pan in the oven. So something I want you guys to get good at is kind of touching the chicken and knowing kind of at what stage it is, and that way you know when to pull it out from the oven. If they are those bigger, juicier chicken breasts, they're gonna take a little bit longer, or if they're thinner, you don't wanna overcook them by leaving them in too long. So a little trick I like to use, and I take my pointer finger and my thumb and put it together, and then pinch here. This is gonna give you, and you kind of change the fingers, gives you different temperatures of the chicken. So like this would still be raw, this would be medium rare, medium, and well done. You do not wanna pull chicken at well done because then you want to rest it and let it finish cooking on your cutting board, and it will then overcook. But you obviously don't want it to be raw because it's gonna take a little bit longer to cook that pink center. So I like to pull it at medium. So again, just a little bit of give when you touch that chicken instead of like a hard bounce back or too much of a give. Just a little bit of give, and then we're gonna bring it to the cutting board and let it finish cooking, and then kind of a technique that we call resting. You always wanna rest your meats. Add those juices, go back up into the meat. It finishes cooking throughout, so that way it's just perfectly cooked every single time. Okay, so I just kind of finger temped my chicken and it still has a little bit of give, and I'm gonna let it finish resting on the cutting board before we slice it. Like I said, usually a good rule of thumb is about 5 minutes. I want you guys to be up close with this chicken when I slice it. I like to slice it kind of at an angle. You can slice it however you like. Then we'll just cut it. And we want to see that chicken breast. Again, nice golden brown on the outside, but look at that. It's perfectly cooked, no pink, but again, it's nice and juicy. Tear it apart. Again, perfectly cooked. For whatever reason, you pull it out, you slice it, and the first slice, you're like, oh my gosh, it's a little raw in the middle. It's okay, throw it back in the oven. Give it a few minutes, or if it's just barely there, let it rest for just a few minutes longer. As you can see, this chicken is cooked to perfection, and I want you guys to do this every single time at home. But I do want to note that you do need to practice. It might not happen on the very first try, but if you cook chicken over and over again, you do the technique, you let it temper, you preheat your pan, you season it right before you put it in the pan, you finish it in the oven, and then let it rest for about 5 minutes before you slice it, you are going to get better every single time. So if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section and I will do my best to reply, and let's learn to cook.